Thank you all for tuning in too.
Big Mama Story Time Sunday.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment to my page. Here we go. Hi guys, thank you all for tuning in to Big Mama Story Time Sunday. Today I will be reading to you all the story of the lost sheep on this wonderful Sunday. All right, let's get this going. And this is another Alice in Bibleland. A little girl named Alice was content as she could be as she read her Bible storybook underneath a shady tree. That day she chose to read about a sheep that strayed away, a story Jesus chose to tell his followers one day. As she read her book and looked at all the pictures in it, her friend the airmail bird stopped by. He only stayed a minute. The airmail bird gave her a note, then waved his wings goodbye. As Alice read this little note, he flew off in the sky. Reading is the magic key to take you where you want to be. Okay. Seems like she's going to the lost sheep. Her storybook became a screen. The screen grew tall and wide, and Alice took a little walk to Bibleland inside. She went back to Jesus' time, and much to her surprise, the story she was reading came to life before her eyes. Alice saw that Jesus was sitting on a rock. The crowd around him quieted so all could hear him talk. Jesus was a teacher. He was well known far and wide, and everywhere he came to speak, crowds gathered at his side. He welcomed everyone to him, the children and the old, even thieves and other sinners were welcomed to the fold. Why listen to this teacher? Called someone in the crowd. He loves thieves and sinners, he shouted out loud, very loud. To answer this objection, Jesus told this little tale, which shows how God our shepherd loves his people without fail. A shepherd tended to his flock outside of Galilee. He saw that they were fed and clean and healthy as could be. Every single morning and before he went to sleep, he counted all 100 of his very precious sheep. But one morning as he counted his sheep which stood in line, he discovered one was missing. There were only 99. Oh, wow, you better find that sheep. The shepherd feared one little sheep all alone might find deep, dark wells, fierce animals, and dangers of all kinds. And so he set out right away to find his little sheep. He searched the rocky hillsides where the crevices were deep. Those are some deep crevices, guys. And stuck between two jagged rocks, the shepherd finally found his little sheep had fallen and was lying on the ground. It took a great amount of time and much more energy, but the shepherd kept on working till the sheep was finally free. That is powerful, guys. Powerful. Because the sheep had hurt its leg when it took its rocky fall, it just kept toppling over and couldn't walk at all. He washed the sheep's wound in a spring that bubbled from the ground, then made a bandage from his robe and wrapped it all around. And he caring for the sheep, guys. And, he's putting that love into the sheep, even though the sheep got lost. And it was not, it wasn't with the herd. He bought the sheep. He found the sheep and fixing the sheep up, getting them better, taking away all his blemishes and bruises and scars and, washing them clean like God do us. The little sheep still stumbled, so to keep it out of harm, the shepherd gently carried it, nestled in his arms. And that's what God does. When we fallen and can't go no more, he will pick us up so we can keep on going and that we will not fall by the wayside. The shepherd knew that he had come a very long, long way. He wanted to return back home before the end of day. So the shepherd didn't stop to rest. He took no time to eat. He walked and walked, and in his arms, the shepherd began to bleat. He didn't rest until the sheep was back with all the others, bleating his adventures to his sisters and brothers. Aww, saying what had happened and how he saved him and protected him. And so look, all the other ones can depend on him and protect him. If anything go wrong, they know they can depend on him. And when the stars came out that night, before he went to sleep, the shepherd once more counted all 100 of his sheep. The story Jesus told was done. Alice tiptoed from the scene. She went home by walking through her storybook's big screen. I know that's right. Okay, Alice, let's see what you learned from it. Alice went inside her house. She put her book away and thought about what she learned in Bibleland that day. Like the loving shepherd, Jesus counts on us one and all. He'll stop to pick us up if we should trip or fall. He'll gather us into his arms. He'll hold us close and then he'll stay with us and guide us back to God's home again. People are like little sheep. God won't be happy till each and every one of us knows his way and will. And Alice thought, how glad I am to be God's little lamb. For the more I know his loving ways, the happier I am. I know that's right, Alice. Alice, right, guys. That's right, Alice. All right, guys, that is the story of the lost sheep. And that is another Alice in Bibleland. I thank you all for tuning in to Big Mama Story Time Sunday. All right, guys. Thank you all. Bye.